Y'all stick right there, man. What do I do with it? I'll set it over there. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing good, buddy. All right, we'll get this fire going here in just a minute. I think y'all can see that. Maybe it'll take off. Mr. Bones will hold my other phone there for me for just a second. Oh, I can get it flamed up if I need it. I think I can. Get some paper here. Let's see here. I think these. One underneath there. Let's get you right there. Hey, I'll get this going in just a second, y'all. I promise. I never seen paper it don't want to burn. That's what's happening now. Hold on, I'll fix it. Let's see here. Let me find me y'all bear with me. I ain't gone nowhere. Well, I have gone somewhere, but I'm still right here. I'm just getting a little go-go juice for the fire. Get it going good here. Maybe if I don't burn us out of here, here it is open. Woo! That's how you get it going there. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Hey, I'll grab this other phone right here and see if I can see my comments, because I really can't see them right there. Well, I'm not going. Well, I can see every now and then, but I can't see every one of them. So, like I see a few. How you doing, Callie? Yeah, I can see yours. Hold on a minute, guys. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Somehow a daggum text come through anyway. Ain't sure how that happened. Hold on a minute. Let me find my own page here, and see if I can't maybe read some of y'all's comments this way. That way, maybe if I don't see it here, I'll catch it right here on this one too. See, I'll look at it. Got a lot of them popping up already. How you doing, Pindar? Hello, Darla. Yeah, there's fire. Hello, Jessica. How you doing, Helen? Hey, I appreciate that. How you doing, Stacy? Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, hey, I know it's been a while. It's been a real, I guess, since when Zoe got sick, man. Well, Zoe and my other little dog, that she's still. I mean, Zoe, the one that was in surgery and all that, but she ended up having to have surgery. She got spayed. That was, I think, last week. And she's doing really good, man. Like her blood work and stuff has come up, and don't really know the cause or what happened. We don't know. My personal opinion, I think it was some cheap, and I'm not gonna say. I say cheap because I guess because what it did and the name brand, but it was pretty expensive. I mean, I bought it at CVS and it was like $38, but I'm pretty sure that flea medicine had something to do with it. I could be wrong, but that's my honest opinion about it. Is that I think that that had something to do with it, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to, or I'll ever know the real answer to that. But she's doing good. She's doing good, and my little one, she's got she's got she's really old, and I just every day she's here now. At this point on, is a blessing, and man, once it gets to a point where if she's in any kind of pain or whatever, then I'll have to go have her put to sleep and all that. But and I feel like I got something on my mouth, and I think it's the way the light's shining. It felt like it's something right there on my lips. Every time I look at that screen, I still see it. I don't know. It's just the way the light's hitting, I guess. Yeah, they've been so much going on. Like, I don't get on here to spill a whole lot of personal, stuff. But there've been a lot of stuff going on, and I appreciate all the real people, man. I appreciate y'all. There's a lot of y'all that's fake, and you think that I don't know, but I do. I mean, I was born in the dark, but it certainly wasn't tonight or last night or even the night before that. So I don't know, man. I appreciate the real ones, but believe it or not, there's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of fake people out there that like to pretend, They pretend to only to benefit them. Oh, guys, I'm gonna try to scoot that around a little bit there. See if, you can see that good if I move my leg out of the way there. You can see that good, and I can't get it too hot there. I'll burn my flag on my seat. Hey, thank you. I appreciate everybody saying I hope I'm doing well. I appreciate that. I can't, me personally, can't complain at all. I'm like, I think maybe there's some allergy or something. I got a real bad sore throat right now, but I think that might be something maybe where the weather's changing and stuff. I hope. I don't know. But I have had a sore throat, but I can handle that. I've had other people in the family that's been having issues, and they're still having issues. So. If y'all don't mind, y'all still keep my family and my little dogs and all that in your prayers. I'd really appreciate it. If I come to mind, I appreciate it because, guys, it was it's one thing. I see posts all the time, right? It's one thing for people to make a post asking for prayer requests, and I don't care if it's got 500 comments. If those 500 comments, if those people. If they're not real, if they don't have a real relationship with God, then that little comment on there, I'm praying for you, was just a waste of your time and theirs for typing it, because it don't work that way, And I realize there's a lot. I mean, I think, and I appreciate each and every one that when I make a post on Facebook, man, the people really show up, man, and I appreciate it. But I know there's some fakes in there too. And the reason I know that is that, look, I may not know you personally, but we're known by our fruits, right? Only way I know you is by what I see on this little box right here. If you're one of them friends, right? If you're one of them Facebook friends or YouTube friends or Twitter friends or TikTok, whatever it may be, what you post, if you're on here posting stuff, praising Jesus one minute and cussing like a sailor the next. I mean, it's easy for me to see you're straddling the fence. What can God see? That's what you should be worried about, not what I see. You should be worried about what God sees, and that's the only reason I threw myself in there, is to say it like that. Man, I tell you that if you can't see what's going on with, just look around the world at the stuff that's going on, and I mean, honestly, I see right now is this: you're either awake. And you're going to stay awake, and you're going to, try to do what's right and what you're supposed to do, or either you're asleep and you're never waking up. That's just, I don't know how else to say it, man. This day and time, my gosh, man, you read just a little bit, read a little bit of the Bible, and then turn on the news and look and see what's going on. And look, I know they were people that I realized they didn't have these little boxes back 40, 50 years ago, but I understand my papa was probably saying the same thing, right? Look, he was wrong, right? He was wrong, but I hope in his in thinking of being right, I hope that keep people on the straight and narrow, right? I don't see it's where it's a chance you don't want a chance. Does that make sense? You don't want a chance something like that. And I see so many, man, so many people that well, they're fake. I mean, like I said, we're known by our fruits. I only know by what I see right here, right? And man, what I see a lot of y'all, I just call it like I think it is y'all are evil as crap. You pretending you're wearing that Jesus mask, you know, and some of y'all may be wearing it on Sundays and Wednesdays. I don't know, but a lot of y'all are wearing it. You know, I understand that Halloween and all that's coming up, but God can see right through that mask. I don't know, man. And I seen, what's up, Mo? How's it going, brother? I seen David Lawing. Brother, I seen you comment a few minutes ago, man. I seen you have one of your coworkers pass away, man. I hate to hear that. Everybody say a prayer for Brother David there, man. He had a coworker pass away today, and that's you know, look, man. I've worked jobs, and I understand that trucking's a little different, but if you do the kind of trucking I did, then it was, you know, there was. Probably for about 3 or 4 years straight, there was me and 7 or 8, 9 other guys. We run the same run every single day, and me and them 7, 8, 9 guys basically almost ran together, you know, within CB range of each other. And I would say there was another 25 on that same route that did it different hours, different shifts, this and that. That way we all wasn't at the same place at the same time trying to unload. But what I'm getting at is, man, some of those guys, even to this day, I've not talked to some of them in, I don't know, maybe a year or so, but they're like my brothers, man. Those guys are some straight up solid guys. So I know how it can be, man. If you know, coworker or not, they can be a good friend, this and that. And then a lot of people think, oh, it's just coworker, it ain't no big deal. And I see it different, man. Let's just say it like that. I see it different. You know, there's a lot of places I've been and I've worked. I've made good friends. You know, I still got them to this day. I don't work there no more, but I still got the friendship, right? Yeah, David. No, not a problem, buddy. I know I missed some comments, guys. That's why I'm going back. How you doing, Kelly? I don't know if I said hi to you. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nobody. Hello, Twisted Tats. How you doing? What's that say? Hey, man, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that, man. That's horrible. Well, anybody losing an animal, and look, I get there's some people out there that can't. They just can't grasp the fact, man. You wouldn't believe. I had people messaging me and be like, man, you was that upset over a dog? I'm like, no. I mean, you when you look at it, you might see a little puppy dog, but I don't have any kids, man. That's my kid. Like, I don't know how to explain it, you know. Grow a heart and get a pet. Then you understand. That's the best way I can put it. Don't know how else to say it. You know, if you don't, I mean, and I get, man, trust me, they was mostly nice. There was a few, you know, well, I expected it, but they just don't get it. And I understand there's a lot of people that don't get it. You know, thank God I was raised in a house where I guess from the time I was probably born till the time I moved out, and I moved back and forth many, many times in between that, there's always animals there. There were always animals there my whole life. You know, and I'm glad for that. I thank God for that, because I can see by clearly some of the messages that I got and this and that some of y'all have no idea. I guess that bond between, you know, us and, they say it's man's best friend for a reason. You know, I get a lot of people think that's, you know, just a little metaphor or whatever, and it don't mean nothing, but they say that for a reason, you know, that there were times that little dog was there for me, man, like when nobody else was around, nobody else gave a crap, nobody else cared, man, but that little dog did. That little dog was right there licking the tears off my face, and I know there's a lot of people that can, you know, kind of comprehend, understand what I'm saying when I mean that. And there's going to be some that looks at that, but man, you just so, and that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to understand. You don't have to. Don't question it the rest of your life. That's good too. That's good too. How you doing, Joanne? Hey, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. You know, that's another thing. I don't do this right here for money like a lot of these other people throwing the super chats and all. You know, I'll get these views up, man. My check's going to be, I don't. Yes, I am monetized. Yes, all that's available. I just, you know, and unless there's something going on or whatever, I don't see really use in it. But I don't use this little platform for money. Man, there's some people that, well, they've made a living, literally a living off this little summer wells that went missing down here, and I think it's It's really disgusting, is what it is. I mean, I don't know. If this channel right here, all it was from now, every single night was have Summer Wells' name titled in a video, I think you should permanently take me down. Because if, I mean, all they're doing is all these people are doing is using this little girl's name. She's been missing over 500 days now. And look, I live here, right? I live here. There's no new, the only thing new that's coming up is her daddy's getting ready to get out of jail this weekend. That's the only thing new coming up. That's it. There's not been anything new other than rumors started by YouTubers. Yeah, by YouTubers. YouTubers is a lot of it, yeah. These people that they saw these other people that got lucky, they were at the right place, right time, hit the button at exactly the right time. I've been there, you know, not on this account or the Facebook I've got, but I've been there. I've done that once or twice, right? But it went, some of these people, it's went to their head, man. It has, and well, you all know, I guarantee you by me saying that, a lot of y'all that know the case that I'm talking about can already put the names, everything with it. You all know, and I'm not asking, don't y'all don't have to type my names in. You know who I'm talking about, right? I'm just saying it's sad, man. I'm not gonna come on here every single night after night after night and drill it in the ground and try to twist this and get your mind, you know. I mean, look, I don't run a soap opera channel. I'm not on here to give you a skit. You know, I'm not, you know. Mainly, there'll probably be some entertainment in this on this channel coming up, but that's not why I got it. The main reason for this channel is to do, first of all, our number one job, and that's to bring people to God. Did you hear how my tongue got twisted? The devil don't like it when I say that. He don't like it. But that's our number one job, is to bring people to Christ, and that's what I'm going to do on this. And second is, well, I mean, I guess the same old save the country routine, but I think that's important, guys. I really do, because look, I'm gonna say it like this: without people that was still doing it, nobody be. I don't think their attention would be on it as much. I don't know. Then again, times are so rough. Maybe they would be anyway. I don't know. But what I do know is November 8th is coming, and you can early vote. I know you can early vote in Irwin, and that's the little town I'm from. And for my hometown people over there, Dustin Walden, man, you need to vote him in as alderman. There's every man's got, you know, a handful of guys in the back of his mind that he knows, whether he's talked to them in the last 10 years or not, that if he picks up the phone and he calls, that this dude will pull through, and this right here is one of them guys, you know. And I think it, you know, considering I've got a lot of family and friends that live there, I think that, well, that little town should be ran at the best of its ability. And this guy's one of them guys that if there's something fishy or whatever, he's not going to be afraid to question it, right? He'll come straight out and ask what the problem is or what's going on or why is this like this. You know, I know there's some, and look, I'm trying to be nice as I can, but I know there's some now that won't do that, right? I'm going to call it like it is. There's some now that won't do that, you know. But anyway, if you're going to vote in that little town, Dustin Walden's his name, and like I said, I don't vouch for many people like that, but he's a good one. We definitely need him on our side over there, for real. I'm trying to read a few of these comments, guys. I know I got behind here, but I can, as I'm talking, I can see them flash up right here, and y'all know how I am. If I read that, then I mean, this could be an 8-hour live stream, because we can be here all night, just depending on how the comments goes, for real. Some of y'all know that. I don't want to say 8 hours, because that's kind of a little extreme, but I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't be done either. It could be done. But some of y'all know the late night lives I used to have on Facebook that we'd set in 3, 4, 5 hours, or 4 hours till Facebook cut off, and then I'd start another one. You know, I'll be honest with you, that fire it looks a whole lot bigger than what it really is. Objects in the camera are bigger than they appear. Hey, how you doing, Denny? Hey, no, it's all right. You ain't missed really much of nothing, I don't think. I appreciate you being here, though. Yeah, David knows. David knows. You know, guys, it's been There have been many times, many times, man, that I wanted to come on here and just absolutely flip out over something. Oh, and legitimately, you know, I don't know where could you start. I could count on my hands and feet with the stuff that this so-called leadership, and I have to put it in quotations because I promise you, 10 years from now, they're going to look back and say, this was the biggest corruption on the American public we've ever seen. That's what they're going to be saying. We're stupid. We're falling for it right now. You know? But, like I said, 10 years from now, you'll see. I bet you say, oh, and I'm going to recommend y'all do something too. Y'all better go out and get you, look here. I was scared to death they was going to ban these today. Ban them. So I had to get this little handheld one right here. I think, first of all, it was only $2, man. So I don't care what man you are, just about if you see a hammer for $2, you're going to buy it. Besides that, I thought it's cute. Like, I never thought in my life I would say a tool, was cute. But this is one of the, I love it. I had to have it. And it just kind of fit with today. And I mean, look, you can say, Jamie, that's too soon. No. No. I'm going to keep my mouth shut right there. So, yeah. But this is, I'll be honest, it's a good little hammer. I've already used it several times today, right after I bought it. It's actually a good little hammer, no, maybe there was some pun intended there in the beginning, but not right now. I'm being legit. This is a real good hammer. You know, that's another thing. I think maybe I'm going to do it one night, maybe this coming week or the next. I'm going to do a video of, I guess, some cool stuff that I've purchased. I guess this is the last time, or maybe I've never mentioned it. Like I got one of them groove belts, and they're awesome. Look, I don't get paid. I'm not sponsored by them by no means, but they are nice belts. Like, y'all know I carry a lot of weight all around my waist, and I've got some. I mean, I paid $80 for that leather belt that I got in there, and it's a super nice belt, right? Real leather, but it don't give. Like these groove belts got just a little bit of stretch, and they're made out of that. Kind of feels like what the same material a fire hose is made out of. I don't know. I don't know how. Best way I could explain it is go buy one. It would make perfect Christmas gifts. Like, I mean, they even. I think they make them for women too, but definitely for the men. I don't know one guy that I know personally. I don't think that if I had one of those belts, and I'll tell you another little story. I actually ordered one. They sent me the wrong one. And I was like, wow. I mean, not that it was bad. Okay, hold on. I'll show you mine. It's going to make it a whole lot easier for y'all to understand. Here's mine right here. I got the American flag one right there, right? That's one. And that's the groove belt, as you can see. It's got the magnet. Look here, guys. I'm telling you, that's honestly one of the most comfortable belts I've ever put on in my life. Because, like I said, it's got that just exactly what they say about that just enough stretch. I'm not kidding. Like it honestly feels like I don't have a belt on, and I've got a lot of weight on my hips. So anyhow, they sent me. This is the Hero Old Glory, and they sent me just the Hero, which is it's an American flag, but it's just black and white. It looks like it's in black and white, which I loved it too. I was like, hey, this is cool. But they sent me a email and asked me to give them a review. And I gave my honest review. I was like, I love the belt. I have no complaints. I just wished I'd have got the one I ordered. And they went and looked at the order and found out what they'd done and ended up sending me this one. Told me to keep the other one or give it away or whatever. And they didn't even, listen, here's the main reason why I say this company's great. They did not ask for no proof. They took my word as being truthful. Now look, by saying that, y'all don't need to go try to scam these people, because they did ask for a picture, and I gladly sent it. But they already have my new belt, basically the confirmation of it, just like I ordered it, just been shipped to my house before I sent the confirmation of their mistake, right? So it's nothing, thumbs up, 100% thumbs up to Groove Belt from me, and look, I know they got Joe Rogan, a lot of the people talking about them. I'm not sponsored by them by no means, nothing. I just think look, if I enjoy it, I want y'all to know about it, right? Any kind of little thing like that. Like I got this cool little backpack that locks. It's only like, from Amazon. It's like 18 bucks, but it's cool, man. It's waterproof. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna do a video if y'all think it'd be cool. But I've bought, man, quite a bit of stuff here in the past, I guess 5-6 months or whatever. Just little things like that. Just cool stuff that I think y'all would definitely be interested in. But I don't know. Maybe somebody on here has got a groove belt, and if you do, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Just go to groovelife.com. I think it's their website. They sell like silicone wedding bands. I think it's what started them, and then they started these groove belts, and then seems like they got something else that I may have. I don't know. I know I look like a redneck, and I talk like, and I am a redneck. I'm a hillbilly redneck, whatever. But I'm a high tech one. I love my flashlight. This Olight. I've got a bunch of. I've literally spent thousands of dollars on the Olight. I love flashlights and all that high tech stuff. And I mean, it's that when you get into that, I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's nothing like going to Harbor Freight or wherever you go in Bass Pro Shop or wherever, Walmart, wherever. It's not like going there buying a flashlight because, well, these are a whole lot better and brighter. But what I'm getting at, I bought a whole lot of stuff like that. Rechargeable flashlights, rechargeable. They actually got O bulbs, is what they're called. It's just looks like the light bulb, like this right here, except I can carry it around my hand, right? And I can turn it off and on. It's 280 lumens and changes all kinds of different colors. Along with, it's like basically having a light bulb in your hand. It's got a magnet on the bottom. You can stick it on the wall. It's got this thing that hangs. Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all see how I am. I get to rambling on, but if y'all would like to see a show like that, or me do a video like that, I just like I said, if I enjoy it and it's a good product, then I want y'all to know about it. Because look, there's a lot of that Chinese garbage going around, and look, I've got suckered into some of it. I might even let you know some of the stuff, and I'm like, no, don't get this because it was a waste, right? I bought a pretty cool survival hatchet. Yeah, but that's great. I bought a lot of stuff, man. I wished I'd brought it out here tonight, but I didn't. Only thing I got really that I could think of is a groove belt. That the rest of it's in the house. So, but I promise you, I would. Oh yeah, you get this. If you do these belts right here are the Hero Edition or whatever, like the American flags and this and that, and they got all kinds. They got the black, any color belts you want, camouflage belt, buckles. I'm telling you, the possibilities are endless. And what I was getting at is with these Hero belts, they're like $80, $70 a piece, I think. I think that's right. Yeah, $70 a piece, I believe. And if you get like two of the plainer belts, like not flags on the buckle, and they've got football teams, they've got Bone Hunter, they've got all kinds of belt buckles. Like for real, you can mix and match all you want. But they got like this. These here, like I guess they're higher end belts because the flag's on the belt buckle. But the normal ones, what I was getting at, because I seen somebody said they wanted two, you can do two for $100. So I'm telling you, man, I've not found a better belt, and I've got a closet. When I do a video, I'm gonna bring all my belts out here, and you're gonna see. I'll choose this. I'd cut the other one. I'm not going to because they're very expensive belts, but I would cut the other ones up for one of these. These are amazing. Like they give. It's almost like you don't have a belt on. It's amazing. Well, dadgummit, I will definitely. Yeah, there you go. I will definitely do a video and let y'all in. I've been thinking about it for a lot. I'll sit and think about a lot of stuff, but when it comes down doing it, that's completely different. It's I guess I've really mostly sat back and watched a whole lot here in the past. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've done a video here and there or whatever, but and that was just to my real people because there was so much going on in such a short period of time, man. It was so overwhelming, and I knew that I could reach out to my real people, my real prayer. Man, look there, the devil don't want me to say it. The real prayer warriors that's on here, it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling to know that whether I pick up the phone or do this video, that I got people out there that when they start praying, they're directly connected to God. And he already knows what's going on anyway, but and then there's some out there that I think they've got that phone up to their ear. They do, and they're talking. And look, they may be a voice on the other end, but it's not God. You know, the devil is God's most beautiful angel ever. So you think he can't deceive you into making you think he's somebody he's not? So maybe them voices that you think you're hearing, you know, a majority of that's evil. I promise you, you'll know when God's talking to you. I promise you that. A lot of you, I don't think have experienced it as well. I mean, I don't want to say a lot hadn't experienced. Let me reword that. No, I'll say it like that. There is a lot, man. I can't lie. I had, you know, guys, I try to analyze things through my brain before I say it. And no, there is a lot. I see it all the time. Like I was trying to think, do I see more? Do I see more good or do I see more bad? Now look, there's a handful, sadly, only a handful of y'all that I know are solid. I mean, no matter what, solid. And I don't know, there's other handfuls that, well, you know who I'm talking. You know I'm talking about you right now. You know, if you got that little tug in your chest, if maybe your heart started beating a little bit faster, then you know I'm probably talking about you. You know, look, I'm not talking about you in a bad way either. You know, I want people. If I start going off the path, I want people to yank me back up on it. Yeah, yank me back up on it. Right. Don't just holler and say, hey, Jamie, come back up here. Get back up here. No. Grab a hold and yank me by my beard up there. Get me back on track. That's what I expect. As Christians, we're supposed to expect that as one another. But that's a pretty good analogy of this day and time, people, all they will do, hey, come, hey, you don't need to do that. Don't do that. Hey. And they're not screaming loud at all. You can't even hear them. That's what we got this day and time. The Bible tells us that that's going to happen. Everything that's going on, the Bible tells us that's going to happen. You know, here's another question I got. Maybe somebody can answer. Why are we not talking about the Mississippi River? Anybody know why nobody's talking about how low it is? I don't know that I've ever. Maybe it's a seasonal thing. I just never seen it. But these videos that I've seen, and look, I get some fake. I seen one fake one out there that was, and this guy, I don't know where he was standing. It was literally a real riverbed, and it was bone dry, but it wasn't the Mississippi. I can promise you that. But I do know there's parts for some reasons way down. Maybe somebody can answer that question of why. Why is it down? I don't know. Well, that wouldn't surprise me one bit. You know, guys, I'm going to say it like this because somebody brought up politics. I think there's a limit. There's a cap on if we can reverse this for the good or wallow in the mess we made. And I think we're right on the edge of that now. I can promise you this country cannot go 2 more years like the last 2. It can't. It cannot. And why and how and I don't even really know what the right question would be. Well, yeah, I do. Where's the men? Where's the real men in this country at? What are they doing? You know, I promise you, and I hope. Look, this might get under some people's skin. If it does, I hope it shakes you a little bit. But listen, your kids and your grandkids, I promise you, 15 years from now, are going to ask you why you allowed this to happen. They're going to ask you why you sat back and did nothing, unless you've raised them to be that way. Think about it. I think anyone with any common sense would ask that question, though, regardless. Why'd you allow this? You know, even if you're the shyest one and never opened your mouth to sit in the corner of the classroom, you still have to open your mouth about this, I think. I don't understand it. It's mind-blowing to me. Honestly, mind-blowing to me. And you know, for And look, it's not just me. You know, I've talked to a lot of people that have been all over the country with me and many others the past, you know, the five years before, whatever, when all these rallies and stuff is going on. You know, we all feel like we just smacked right in the face. You know, I think every one of those served a purpose for some reason or another. Whether it was to cost the city of Memphis $500,000 because we did. Whether that was the reason, I mean, I think that set a pretty good statement, so to say, as don't mess with their statues, don't mess with our history, don't mess with it. It cost them $500,000, and that was something a lot of hillbillies, rednecks, just I'll be honest, man, it's sad that I even have to come on here, do a video, and mention it for just old hillbilly right here in these Appalachian Mountains to have to come on here and talk about politics. And look, whoa, you ready for your head to get blown off? You ready? Are you sitting down? Everybody sitting down? When the next go round of politics comes where I live, my name's going to be on that little card in people's yards, right? They put a little check or yes or no beside my name, right? It's sad that I'm going to have to get involved. Trust me, I don't want to. But you know what? I don't see nobody else doing it. Same as the Patriot movement. You know, same as whether it was Charlottesville or January the 6th. Yes, I'm proud of that. I don't care what anybody says no more. I'm going to say that. We went up there and stood for truth. And it ain't never been told. It's never been told. Never. Not yet, anyway. But that's the reason. But I would say 99% of the people went up there for that very same reason right there. Right? And, you know, if y'all go back and watch my video, well, you can't because they took that account down. And it's funny that they did that right after that. I had a lot of videos. I've still got a lot. We got like, well, between me and Daniel, I'd say we got at least 80 to 100 hours of our whole 3-4 days there, right? Our whole 3-4 days there was filmed every about second of it. So there's a lot of footage, but you know, what I was getting at is if you was able to go back and watch them videos, which we still got the video somewhere, you can hear me say, guys, it was weird when we were walking in. There were 7-8 guys standing around that Washington Monument screaming, hey, when Trump's done, we're storming the Capitol. When Trump's done, we're storming the Capitol. You know what? It was those same group of guys that was seen in instigating other stuff as well, you know. The difference between me and those guys is, well, they were paid to do what they were doing that day, and I was there because I love this country and I love God and I love freedom, but they wasn't. They were on a payroll. They were on a clock. Their clock. They were ching 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 every second, screaming that and chanting that stuff. Yeah, it does. It does start at it's sadly, man. If you'd have told me 10 years ago, Jamie, 10 years from now, you'll be sitting on YouTube doing videos talking about politics, and the 5 years before that or 6, whatever it was, you've been all over this country. I'd have told you you're going to have to kick rocks because it probably made me that mad. Because I'll be honest with you, first of all, I guess I was just that. I was where a lot of people are right now. That's where I was then, right? I was there. Well, I guess the biggest part that confuses me now is there's been a whole lot changed between now and then. But from 2016 to now, if your eyes ain't open, I mean, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. But as far as I'm concerned, you can just keep them shut. The sheep are going to be sheep. You can't save them all. You know, I'm going to move on to the good ones. Other people that's going to help reach other people. I'm not going to waste my time on somebody. If you can't already see the problems, if you can't already see the big picture, then, I mean, if you jumped in this video or you're watching it and you have no clue what I'm talking about, I'd recommend you, first of all, you probably need to read a history book. Stop watching the CNN and all that garbage and really look at what's going on. A lot of people don't, man. A lot of people just listen, fall right in CNN, whatever the little nightly news or whatever it may be. You know, look, I don't like the news stations around me are just like the big ones. There's no different. They have to follow orders, from my understanding. They can't say what they want, right? You know, but God's going to judge people for like that one day, you know. I think if you got a mouth and you've got the technology, if you're watching me right now, if you're not sharing this one, you need to be doing one yourself, right? If you're not supporting somebody that's saying and putting that word out exactly like you say or exactly like you think, then you need to be saying it yourself. There ain't nobody around me that I know that's doing nothing. Now, they may be people doing, I just say I don't know anybody. I don't. I wished I did. Trust me, when that time rolls around, I'm going to need some help. I promise you, because I don't have the slightest clue about any of it, but I'll figure it out. You know, I've done a lot of stuff in my 42, 43 years. Well, I don't know how old I am. I guess I'm 42, 43. It's sad. Yeah, 43 years of life. I've done a lot of stuff. And there was a lot of that stuff along the road that a lot of people look at me and say, Jamie, you'll never do that. You know, you never play no music. You'll never play music on stage nowhere. I had a lot of people tell me that, you know. And look, I may not made it to that big stage you was talking about, but I played on stage I wanted to, right? I don't know, man. It's the times we live, if the times we live in are not an eye opener, it's in itself, then I don't know what kind of world you're living in or what. I don't know. I'd like to talk to you, to say it like that, and understand it. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, Portland. Oh my gosh, that was, golly, that place is for such a beautiful place in this country. It's under the leadership. It was a rat hole. Like, I did not expect to see tent cities and all this homelessness and all this. And then we go up there and, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that day we had a big group of patriots, but they was a big group of the other side just as well, and they got pretty hairy there for a little bit. They had big 5-gallon buckets of pee and poop real close. They splashed on me, but they tried to dump it on us, you know. That was a wild day right there. I can still, anytime I go back and watch one of these videos and I can hear in the background these flash bangs and talking about how they've declared this an unlawful assembly. You know how many times I've heard that? It's like every time I hear it, I can put myself back at Charlottesville or wherever. I can put myself back there. It's so crazy. So crazy. But when I guess when you've heard that same saying, but it be, this is the whatever, Portland Police Department, this is, yeah, well, crowd be dispersed, this is an unlawful, whatever, you know, all that mess on the intercom. Yeah, that was some, I ain't gonna lie, I'd do that all over again. I thought it was fun, and just like January 6th, I was standing for truth and freedom, so, yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. Good times. Denver's the same. What that say? I missed a comment. I missed some comments here. Oh yeah, that was back in November. November the 14th was whenever I got real close to Trump up there when his parade came through, and I was able to get his Secret Service smacked my hand, and I told him I loved him. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna forget this. He's like, golly, look at that stupid redhead right there. He ain't never gonna forget that. I probably scared him to death. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably terrified him a little bit. So that was awesome, though. That's one of my, I've got some high moments in my life. I guess we all do, right? That's one of my highest right there, for real. Because I don't know, I got a lot. I don't know, man. I got a lot of respect for the man. I do. Regardless, I don't care what he does from here on out. He could turn out from right now and be the most evil person God ever put breath in from this day forth. I'd still have respect for him for what he's already done. Hopefully what else he's going to do because of what he's give up. Like he could go buy his own little island out there and have him some kind of satellite dome over top of it that nobody could ever bomb or mess with him. He's got the money to do that. And what did he choose to do? Give that up, plus making more to come help us. And look, I'm not one of these saying he's the Savior, this, that. Jesus Christ is your Savior, okay? We'll get that right. Just go ahead and wash that right off. But I think, considering the names on the list, he's the best that we got. Right? And I mean, that's how we've, like I said, how we've allowed this right here. I have no idea, man. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's, well, yeah. Big Mama's a veteran. Yeah, I appreciate her service. She also helped me, guys. She helped so much with my little dog, and I mean, I don't really like calling out people. I'll be honest, I don't like drawing attention to really anybody's name, because it seems like when I do, people attack them because the haters don't like me. So if I don't ever say your name, whatever, if I do, it ain't like I'm picking on you or trying to call you out for that. But she did. She helped me so much. She actually, when she got spayed, she showed me this little, like, it looks like a little water. The picture's on there. That's a little blow up floaty watermelon slice around her head. Look, my little dog was terrified of that comb. She had to wear that comb for like 4 hours one day, and was well, she had a catheter in, and she was terrified. Was running into stuff, and it was just uncomfortable. So yeah, that helped me. And get this, Big Mama, she didn't even really have to wear that much. Like, I know this might sound, well, I'll just tell you, she's too fat. She's so fat. She can reach and lick her belly, but not hardly getting out of breath. She's too fat. Now the biggest problem is we got to get her weight. We got to get her weight down. But yeah, she didn't have to wear that little watermelon thing like a day or two, and it come off. And once I realized, wait a minute, because I take it off for in a while. You know, I'd take it off of her, and I was like, I'd watch her, and I was like, wait a minute, she can't even really reach her stomach anyway. She's so fat. So yeah, that's the best. That was the best idea. I had no idea they even had those things. Oh, I know you can. I know you can. I've done seen you on your. I pay attention to. There's a good handful of people You're one I pay attention. I know. I've seen some of your posts. I'm like, oh my God, it ain't gonna be long. She's gonna get banned. Because trust me, I'm thinking the same identical thing you're saying. But well, I've learned on Facebook, man. I can't say nothing on there, and that may have been the crowd. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. That may have been the crowd that used to follow me and run with that and all that. Since everything's kind of died down, this and that, I may be able to get by with it. I don't know. I really don't want to chance it though. I'm kind of, I guess, saving that for, if just say all else fails, and there might be that Facebook Live be the last thing you see before the internet goes, right? I'm trying to save that as the big whammy. I know there's a lot of, I can get a lot of attention over there with posts and stuff. And I'll be honest with you, man. I'm afraid to hit that live button, because all it takes is one person reporting, and they're going to start shutting you down and all that. And I've kind of kept that account kind of hidden, so to say. I'm not really, I've said some things, but nothing like I used to, just because I've learned that, well, with Facebook, you got to watch what you say, because if you don't, man, they'll throw you in jail. I think this is literally my 30th or something account, I think, of total. Now, they've just been a few of actually me. There's other names. I've got backup accounts galore, but that's just to be able to get into my jackhammer page and all that. See, thank God, I still got that, because I had a few backup pages that they didn't know about. And I recommend anybody that's actually got, I got to put this over there. That's getting a little warm. That heat's getting a little warm there. Anybody that's got any kind of pages like that, I recommend you go make your backup page. You don't even have to add no friends. Just connect the account to it. I recommend that. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. And if there's any of y'all that would like to be linked to my jackhammer page, then you just let me know over there somehow. Look, and my messenger don't work. I can't say that. It works, but it's like it chooses. There's a handful of people that I know that I can message back and forth, and then there's literally hundreds that'll send me messages, and then when I try to read it, it'll say I can't reply to this conversation. And they're like, hey man, what? I understand that makes me look like, I'm being rude. I'm reading your message and I ain't saying anything back, but it's not me, right? I'm trying. The reason I opened your message is to respond. I wanted to see what you said. I was going to respond. Trust me, if I read your message, I plan on responding. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time with it, right? But I get to that point, it looks like I read it. I did read it. Then when I go to try to reply, in that little box, it says, you cannot reply to this conversation. I don't know. And it's been like that ever since I've had this account. And look, I get there's people sending me messages. There's a lot really sending me messages, and I can't respond to you guys. I've put posts on my page, and I still keep getting messages. So maybe this will help. Maybe somebody sent me a message. If I haven't responded, that's why. If it looks like I read it and didn't respond, that's why. It's just because I can't. I promise you, I'm not trying to be rude. What do I think of Elon buying Twitter? I think that any positive of Twitter, I think Elon thinks that he believes. I think he believes in free speech. At least he says he does. And I think that considering Trump will be back on there Monday, that Trump first of all said he wasn't going to come back, and that. I don't know. With all that in mind, I think that it may be a whole lot better as far as the truth, getting the truth out. I think as far as them suppressing the truth, we're going to have a lot harder time. Twitter had a lot to do. These 2 years that we're living now, Twitter had a lot to do with that. Facebook had a lot to do with that. YouTube, they all had a lot to do with that. This outcome right here. Y'all give me a second, guys. I don't like to push this door closed here a little bit. This is getting a little warm on me here. Yeah, don't make a mistake. No, don't ever do, because you'll blister your hand if you do. That's hot. You wouldn't believe the difference that just doing that made. And I realize I've killed y'all's view a little bit, but I'm sorry, guys. That's literally burning me up over here. That's hot. That's super hot. Yeah, hey, yeah, I did too. I sent my first conservative ones there. Yeah, I'm afraid to say it goes along with this 2 years because it was rigged, and I actually typed that out in them letters and put testing. I'm just saying because I got in a little trouble back right after the election. I got in trouble for saying that. So as of now, it's still on there, it's still good. So we'll see. I understand that, and that's another thing, guys. This is not going to be something that Elon can just jump into and fix like that. I don't think it's going to take a couple weeks, maybe months before I think everything's smooth and running like he wants it to. So if he left Twitter, I don't know. Look, I'm on there. I'm going to give it a shot because I think that, like I said, there could be some more truth there that is not on these other platforms. I would honestly say that YouTube's probably the best of any of them as far as. There is a lot of truth on YouTube, but there's a lot of it that gets suppressed, But I think that hopefully Elon does better, or at least makes it better. Hello, Trudy. How you doing? Good to see you. Big Mamas, I've got several that's been locked up since like 4 days after that. Now I can't remember the first FBI video. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was in January or right at the 1st of February, if I ain't mistaken. I can't remember exact date. I did write it down and documented everything and this and that, but I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking it was at the end of January is what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong about that. But it ain't right, man. It's not fair. It's not right I know people that went up there and they're getting coerced into taking charges and this and that just because they're sick of being in there for so long. They ain't seen their family. They're taking them, running them all over the country here and there. No, their family don't even know where they're at. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of these guys that I know in the past 2 years their bodies and probably their minds too have aged 30 years. It's so sad, man. So sad that we allow that to happen. So sad. Yeah, and I say it like the reason I say that is because you know what? It could have been me, right? They wanted it to be me. Luckily, I was smart enough, and I didn't go as far as they wanted me to go, right? Trust me, this one right here, the phone that I'm on right there, they know where this little baby was. They know everywhere I was. They wanted me in this little circle is what they wanted, And luckily, I've got all kinds of other tracking devices that I literally pay for tracking my every movement, right? It's sad that you keep extra tracking devices on you. So, I don't know, man. It's sad, but it could have been me. Could have been. because of y'all, you know. But it's sad that we allow it, you know. Just say they let them out today, right? No issues whatsoever. The damage is done. What not? Then what? Then what? Man, that's you know, like I said a few minutes ago, 99% of the people that I know that was there, and I met a lot of people. I've got a lot of videos that nobody's ever seen, that I've never ever even put on no social media, right? There's literally millions of people, and millions of people. And by look, I've been to, let's just say, over 50 for 100% dying fact, over 50. And I've never seen numbers like that in my life, ever. And like I said, 99% of those people that was their first go round too. They were there really expecting, I guess, the American people and the public and the people that they that's in them offices would do what was right, and they didn't. You know, of course, the left never does. That all they do is fail. That's all they know how to do. So on November 8th, let's push them a little bit harder and watch them fall really hard on their face, right? And look, if you live close to me, if you don't have a ride to go vote, I'll come get you. Okay, I'll call an Uber. Whatever I got to do to get you there, let me know. Let me know. It's it's very important, guys. It's very important. You know, and one of my biggest thought in my head is, well, I understand. Yeah, American people's more. There's a lot more people has how do I say that? There's a lot more people knowing what's going on right now, right? But I mean, they cheated in the last one. The last one, I mean, that's all I can say. That's all I can say right now. I mean, you don't think it couldn't happen again? What's going to be different? There ain't no big outcry for this one. There wasn't no big outcry for it. They should have been. I mean, and like I said, there was a lot of us. It was. There should have been a whole lot more than that. Literally, this whole country should have been turned upside down, in my opinion. The real America, that's what it would have been. You know? I don't know how, I mean, maybe some of y'all are some youngsters and you don't really remember, but I know there's a lot of y'all that are older than me, so I know, you know. I know, oh my gosh, I know, you know, how it was in the 60s and 70s. Back in those days, the public figures were afraid to mess up. They wasn't afraid of no jail. They were afraid of the public held them in the standards of, you better not mess up. You better do what we put you in there. And over time, I've watched it in my 40 years of life. It's slacked off, kept slacking off. And now, I mean, it's to the point now to where, oh my gosh, open your eyes, look where we're at. And I say that to say this. The whole thing on Nancy Pelosi's house and all that last night, I mean, are you surprised? Really? You're really surprised about that? Once again, 10 years from now, when all the truth comes out on her, it'll make sense to you then if you're one of them saying, oh man, I can't believe you just said that. Wait 10 years. You ain't that stupid. Come on, you ain't that stupid. I ain't got to wait no 10 years for that. You ain't that stupid. There ain't nobody out there. And look, there's some stupid people out there. I mean, look. They smarts chasing people. I mean, people just run and stand right in front of them their whole life. There's a lot of people out there that's like that, right? But there ain't nobody that stupid. And that's all I'm saying is, you know, back in the 60s, 70s, I mean, you know, there was actual attempts on our presidents and this and that in them days. And that's because, like I said, the American people kept them in check. Don't do that now. They don't do that now. And I'm not saying that they need to do that. I'm just saying, I guess I wished it was the 60s and 70s. You take that how you want it. I don't care. You know, and y'all know I I have to use code words and throw little stuff like that in right there. I can't be as forward as I like. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? We'll never know them all, but I think we'll know a lot. You know, guys, I don't care how you word it or how you put it. A $250,000 salary a month. You know, I get there's a lot of, you know, insider investing and all this, and I mean that's how she's made her millions. But you don't make millions on a $200,000 salary a year unless you own a big business. But not being a senator or governor or anything like that. If any of them are doing that, then you know there's something else going on. You know, they took big, you know, they took big donations and made big promises at the same time. So, you know, I'm kind of learning how this politics stuff works. You know. Oh, you got to vote for Reagan. I wasn't old enough, but let's see, the first one, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think. I can't really remember my first one, to be honest with you. But it was I voted against a Democrat. I lost my first time. I lost. We didn't. Who I voted for didn't win. Just like the last one. But the difference, and you know, has anybody questioned? Considering we know how the last election was, have you questioned the ones before that? I always questioned how Obama got 2 terms in a row. Now I know. Now I know how. I know how. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And look, man, if I had to catch you up on what I'm saying to this point, then I mean, you probably just need to bounce out. I don't have time. You already should be up to where well, at least what I'm talking about, or have an idea of what I'm talking about. If you don't, then I'm going to pray for you, because you need to really, 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 really get with it, because you're lagging way behind. Way behind. Way, way behind. Yeah, Bagel Mama, I think they've been doing it since, let's say, maybe right after Reagan. Could we say that? And be legit? I mean, if you just look, you know, look, guys, you can say what you want to about the Bushes. You can say what you want to. They were Republicans, but they acted like Democrats. Okay, so they were the rhinos that was in there, or whatever. In my mind, they put on a good front for the American people, and then when they got in there, they done exactly what the left wanted them to do, and that's, I mean, action. I remember that with the Bushes. All we did is go to war after war after war after war. Oh my gosh, looks like we're almost back in that same thing, ain't it? It's kind of a trend with these idiots, right? Y'all seeing that? So I would think it went back that far. I don't know, and that's just me maybe guessing, right? I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, question. You dadgum right. Question everything. Yes. Everything. Yes. Yes. Question me. Yes. I'm going to question you. Yes. Yes. This day and time, you just never know, man. You just don't. You don't. Evil comes in all forms. All forms. You know? But I say this, though, when you're on God's side, when God's on your side, you can discern the evil from good and know the right from wrong. You'll know, you know. Honestly, I think it's sad that an old redneck hillbilly like me has got to come on here and do videos and talk about politics and try to steer people in the right direction. To me, it should be common sense. To me, we should never, ever be in this shape we're in right now. It would have never, ever, ever, ever got to this point. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all see. Y'all check out right there. There's Mr. Bones. He's kind of all kicked back there. I just thought I'd show him there for a second. I gotta watch that flag right there. I can't get that in. Good night. That's all I need. Bless him. Huh. Anyway, guys, you know, it's there's a handful of y'all that really the only reason I even come do these videos is because I know y'all are real, and it's kind of like we got our own little team, our own little prayer circle here, man, and like I said, for, you know, we had called the rescue squad there the other night, this and that. Y'all asked for prayers, y'all prayed. My dog, man, look, guys, when both my dogs was down, and I thought both of them was going down, guys, like I said, those two little dogs are my kids, man. And I mean that golly, I appreciate the prayers. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know, I don't. Y'all know me, man. I'm not an emotional guy. Like you don't see me get emotional very often, unless it's something that is really. I mean, it has to go in there and just jump on my heart and just stomp, 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 stomp to see tears coming out of these eyes. Unless I'm mad. If I'm mad and you see tears coming out of my eyes, I mean, you can jump up and get happy, whatever. I'd get out of my way, but it's all on you at that point. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot, man. I mean, like I said, that all that happened all at the same time. It's like both dogs, and you know, I'm like, whoa, man. When it rains, it pours. It like can't be one at a time. This and that. You got one. Basically, my one little dog was getting blood transfusion, basically in ICU for a dog, and then I come home and my other one's. I mean, she's in like it's almost like she had a minor stroke or something. She couldn't walk. I don't know what happened. She's okay. I mean, she's not doing that now, but it's almost like she tried to walk. She'd run sideways, and it was pitiful, man. I thought I was gonna have to take her and have to put her down because, guys, as much as I love these animals, they're not going to suffer. They're not going to hurt. They're not going to be in no pain whatsoever. The minute I start knowing they're in pain, they got that's it. And man, as hard as that is to do, I'll do it. And I honestly thought that she was in that shape that night, but hey, I believe y'all's prayers and God is the only reason the dog's still here now, man. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, when I say she's got a tumor on her stomach, it's bad. It's big. I mean, she's a little bitty dog, and the tumor's probably about the size of a golf ball, but it's really big on her, and it's, it's in a spot. See, she's had these her whole life. I've done spent $8,000 on this little dog, removing these tumors throughout her life. Now she's at a point where she's at an age she can't have surgery, and a good percentage, they'll be able to put her down or bring her back. So it's just like now you just got to kind of wait, and I guess I enjoy her while I can and wait for the pain, because that's initially that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, they're doing good. The one that was Zoe, and she's only 3 years old. She was the one in worse shape. Like, she had to have 2 blood transfusions, and she ended up getting spayed and all kinds of stuff. She's doing great. Like, her blood levels, she just last week got off her chemo. Like, I had to give my dog chemo. Like, I had to put on gloves to give my dog medicine. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never dreamed that this would even be happening, but it did. And but she's off everything. She's on no more medicine whatsoever at this point, other than she takes a chewable flea medicine every 3 months. And so far so good. But like I said, the other one, man, yeah, y'all definitely keep her in your prayers, because she's, like I said, every day is a blessing at this point. And like I said, guys, I don't want her to hurt, and I can't do that. As much as I love her, I can't do that. I just can't. But I know that this video's kind of been all over the place. That's kind of what you get, unless there's something specific going on. That's what you get with me. Y'all already know that. We sit here by the fire, we chat, talk, have a good old time. I miss doing these videos. I really do. And I feel that, starting probably now till at least after 2024, you're probably going to be seeing a whole lot more of this right here. I still ain't made up my mind whether I'm going to keep this or get rid of it. I don't know yet. It's under debate right now. We'll just say it like that. So either way, I'm going to be here. Yeah, I got my fingers, they're getting calloused back in. I went and got me a new set of guitar strings the other day. I don't know, guys. I guess I don't want to say I got burned out, because it wasn't that. I got fed up. I guess that makes the easiest sense. I got fed up. It's like I come on here and I talk and they didn't do and I wasn't gonna come on here and do Summer Wells videos. I've done enough of them. I think I've done too many as it is. Trust me, there'll be people tomorrow night doing a video about Summer Wells, tagging her name in there, coming up with some new evidence, or dragging y'all down these rabbit holes. And the messed up thing is, half y'all are stupid and you go down these rabbit holes with these people. I don't understand it. Look, if it's credible, I get it. That's not a rabbit hole. That's real. Show me one thing. One since my last Summer Wells video, show me one thing of new evidence, anything, new evidence, other than her daddy getting out of jail this weekend. Show me some new evidence. There's not any. And look, I don't care what these other people say and this. There's not any. You know, I don't know, man. I just couldn't come on here day after day after day just riding that same old horse. You know, that old horse is, I mean, it's been dead a long time. That horse been drugged through the ground by people using that little girl's name on this platform, on this YouTube right here. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm not going to type her name in here to get more people in. If it takes that to get more people here, I don't want you here, right? If it takes me typing a little missing girl's name in to get you in my video, just stay out. Just stay out. Don't come in, right? It ain't going to hurt my feelings either way. You know, guys, I'm one of these people that I've met and I continue to meet some amazing people, right? I do. Some of these people are, and look, I'm going to speak on behalf of all of us, all human beings, right? You're going to meet some good people in life. You're going to meet some bad people. But these good people, some of them God will put in your life just for a little season, right? Little season. Maybe it's to help. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't speak for God. I can speak for what he's done for me because he's put many people in my path. I miss some of them. Oh man, to this day, some of them that I'd love to see and love to go hang out with this and that. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just don't talk. We lost talk. We lost communication. Lost connection. It happens, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You all are going through that same thing right now. What I'm getting at is, seems like here in the past, let's say year or so, right? For me, when it comes to social media and that, I can drop you, son, like a hot rock, like that daggone cast iron right there. Boom, drop you, just like that. If I keep trying to help and it ain't going nowhere, you get dropped. Here's the thing, here's the kicker. I expect the same thing, right? If you reaching out to me and say, like I said a few minutes ago, I don't want you to yell for me to get back up on the straight and narrow. I want you to reach down and yank me back up. So if I want you to yank me and everybody else is expecting you to yell, you honestly know that I expect a little bit more, right? I think, and look, it don't really matter what I expect. On my channel, it kind of does because it's my channel, right? I think we could all say that about our channels, but it's what God expects. That's the main thing. And I think a lot of people are putting themselves over really what God wants, right now. I mean, you say 16, 17 people in here. You know, I don't know. I guess, is it like maybe it's just the internet and what I've been reading and this and that. But I don't know, man. For me, it's just been so much easier to, I guess. And look, there's some of these people that I still care deeply about. I just ain't talking to them all the time, right? Them are not the ones I'm talking about. But the other people, man, if I've reached out and you keep, like, it's almost like some of these people just want to tag me along for the conversation, just to keep talking to me. Look, I'm not here to be your friend. If it turns into that, great. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not why I do this. I don't care about all the likes and I don't care about all that. Do I want the message shared? Yes, that's what this is about, is reaching more people, right? But I'm not in it for all the I guess the bells and whistles that the other people are, right? I just don't. I don't know. I don't see it that way. I think it should be. Look, you can use it for whatever God tells you to do it for. I'm going to use it for what God tells me to do, right? And I don't need nobody's permission for that. But you real ones, you know, I appreciate y'all. You know that y'all are, like I said, man, for y'all, I feel like really y'all's prayers help save my little dog, man. And because like I said, I'm friends with a lot of you all, same ones. We're friends on Facebook as well. So most of the time, I put majority of the typing stuff I'll do on Facebook, and then the videos will be right here on YouTube. That's how I'm gonna start doing it. And that way, maybe if I get shut down here for some reason, then I'll have Facebook, right? And look, I've still got TikTok too, and I've not done a whole lot there. I don't really. I got to be honest. I don't like China. I'm not racist or anything like that. I don't trust them. I never have, and I just I think they had a lot to do with the past 2 years that we've been talking about. I think they're kind of in there as well. So I just don't trust them. So it's their app. I don't like them, so I don't use it a whole lot. I made them a whole lot of money, I think. Triggered, how you doing, sister? Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I don't trust China. I'd be curious to know and your reasoning on how and if you do, why. You drinking? Something wrong with you? But worst case scenario, we got TikTok, right? That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at with that. Triggered, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been a rough 6 months for sure, for real. Like, especially the past 3 has been crazy. Seems like every other daggone week something's going on. But now it seems like things are finally, thank God, finally smoothing out just a little bit. I hope so. Hope so. We haven't got my little hammer here. I'm gonna let Mr. Bones hang on to it there. That way Nancy Pelosi can't come try to ban it from him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there'll be a ban on hammers real soon. I mean, they ought to be. Hey, it ought to be, right? In her mouth, with what she's saying, I think these carpenters and all these construction workers and house builders, and my gosh, what are they going to do? How are they going to build these houses and stuff? I know what we'll do. We'll ask Biden or Fetterman, one of them two, how we'll do it. And they'll show us the way. And you know what? I've had a bunch of people message me and ask me what I thought about that Fetterman or whatever his name is. I look at that, and by looking at that, tells me I've got a chance. An easy chance. That's what it tells me by looking. That's what I think about it. Because, man alive, if that's the best the left's got, I'm pretty confident this redneck hillbilly right here could, oh my gosh. I'd debate him right now. Bring him on here. And I hate the guys having issues. It's sad they put that man in that position. My opinion. He should have never been up there. Never. And I think something is wrong with his brain. He can't understand that. That's sad. That's kind of some kind of abuse, really. That's sad, really. Made that man get up there. First thing he said was, hey, good night. Good night. I'd say good night. Yeah, that's what he said. I say good night, but I don't say it like that. Oh, I promise, yeah. That old bag's out. She set up a lot of the January 6th. They went putting. I know. I don't believe nothing from her. She's one of the most evil people breathing the same oxygen we are right now. She is one of the most evil. I actually tweeted her. Oh, that was what I did. That was another way. That was another way I tested Twitter. I asked if I asked Nancy. I literally tweeted her and asked her if she's gonna ban hammers, and I put too soon. I mean, it would go along with everything else she says, right? If she's true to herself, she got to ban hammers. She has to. Well, Trigger, that sounds really good. I mean, like good stuff. I don't know. Well, it could be in a bad way too. It depends on how you read that, but I hope it's worked out for the good. You're Big Mama, you're exactly right. That all they do, and it's sad that what they've got now, that's the best they got. I'll be honest, it makes us look that much dumber. I don't know how it does. It makes us look that much dumber. Yeah, my gosh. Right? I don't know how it don't. We're putting up with it. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. They're going to have to get that. They're going to be passing out permits, hammer permits. Hammer. You're going to have to permit to carry a hammer. Lifetime. I'm going to get my lifetime. I got lifetime everything else. I might as well get my lifetime hammer permit. Surely to goodness they won't cost as much as the others, though. Because, I mean, I don't know how many thousands of dollars I've given them over the years, but a lot. I got to go get a DOT physical this month, or within the next 2 weeks, so to say. I've got a month and a half, but I'll do it early. I always giving them money for something, seems like. Yeah, that's right. It is hammer time. You know, I've not looked into a whole lot of that whole ordeal, but from what I understand, it sounds real fishy. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's really surprising to me how anybody could even get in her house, much less beat up her husband. I'm surprised he was able to get in. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just thought maybe that it would be more, a little more protection, right? I mean, I'm just gonna say it like this: you ain't gonna, unless you catch me asleep, stone cold asleep. You're not gonna come beat me to death with no daggone hammer. Just promise you that. Unless you catch me asleep, it ain't gonna happen. Just don't know what to tell you. So it's just kind of, I'm curious on even hammer. I went and bought this specifically today just for it. But a hammer? I don't know. Yes, he's an embarrassment. There's a lot of embarrassing stuff going on. I mean, I'm ashamed. I'll be honest with you. I'm ashamed we've let this happen. And I am embarrassed. Yeah, I guess I am embarrassed we've let this happen because we should have never allowed it. None of this should have ever been allowed. And I get that, you know, they don't like that. They don't like that. But you know what? They know it's the truth just as well as they're hearing it come out of my mouth. They know it's the truth just as well as I do. But it is. It's plumb crazy, guys. It really is. How long have I been alive? You won't tell me. I bet if I tap this anyway. Hold on. Oh, it has to. Oh my gosh, guys! You get on here and get talking. It does not seem like it's been no hour and 20 minutes. That is crazy. What's that say right there? Oh yeah, no, that big old dog of yours. Yeah. That'd be funny. Somebody I can see them trying to stick their foot in the wind or something. Or actually trying to get in, and then when they get in, turn around, that dog is sitting there looking at them like, okay, my turn. I don't know. It's just kind of, it's like, I mean, my dogs are little, so they've got jackhammer right here to protect them, so they don't have to worry about it, you know. So, but that's what I imagine is when a big dog like that right there, like my parents have some Great Danes, like they got big dogs, they got horses for dogs, like them are two of the biggest dogs I've ever seen in my life. So I know, yeah, I'd like to see somebody try that. Turn around, you got one of my mom and dad's Great Danes mouth on you. No, y'all remember back whenever it was when I got bit by that cat, man. And I mean, that's a little cat that bit me and done a lot of damage. I could imagine get eat up by a big old dog like that. Oh, thank you, Trigger. You come here just in time to get the trolls out. That's amazing. I'm glad you did that. All right, hey, he's sitting. Mr. Bones is sitting right there. He's sitting right here beside me. I don't know. He's been giving me that look about all night long. I ain't figured out what his problem is just yet, but yeah, same look. He can sit there and look at me that way all he wants. Ain't gonna do him no good. He's in good shape over here though. He looks a little thin though. I gotta say, he looks a little thin, but he's doing pretty good. He's been out here. And guys, get this. Here's the crazy thing: is that I've not out here in my little man cave. I've not been out here. Probably, I would say you all were with me when I was. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I've walked. I mean, this is my garage. I walk in and out. But as far as out here at the fire and this and that, guys, it's been summertime. It's daggone 100 degrees. You definitely don't want to build no fire in 100 degrees. inside. I don't have, I'm not turning the air conditioner on, build fire. I mean, don't get me wrong, that might have been a good idea back in the summer, but no, this thing gets it super hot in here. Like it's not cold tonight. It's 53 degrees outside right now, and it's extremely hot. Like these shirts need to come off. It's extremely hot in here right now. But when it gets down to 20s, it works out great. How you doing, Susie Q? How you doing? Well, Big Mama, that's great. That's good that he's protective. That's good. Yeah, I know my mom's dogs are big babies, but I promise if you try to hurt one of them, that'd probably be a little different story. And they got a big male, but they got a female that's a puppy, but she's gonna be bigger than him. So yeah, they're horses for dogs. I'm talking massive. Man, I don't know how much they weigh or nothing. I'm pretty sure it's way up there. I would guess probably 150 pounds, maybe something. I don't know. I'll ask them and let y'all know, but that's just a guess. But they're big dogs, monster dogs, monster dogs. Has anybody got any prayer requests? Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna forget that. Anybody got any prayer requests? If you do, throw them up. Or man, I didn't really plan on being live this long, y'all, but I never really do. We just come on here and talk, man. I've got all kinds. Let's scroll that down just a little bit. I've got more wood. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got a mess of stuff over there. I'm too embarrassed to show you. I'm not gonna show you my mess. That's for me to look at. Y'all just look at the little pretty fire right here. But I can assure you, I got plenty of stuff to burn. And there ain't no better way to do it than right here, man. Just sitting y'all, talking to y'all, just burn a little bit of wood and burn a little bit. I burn my boxes, like my drink boxes, my cereal boxes and all that. I burn all them. And I've got a bunch of, that's my mess. I was talking about a bunch of cereal. But yeah, I love cereal. I'm a cereal eating, daggone red-headed hillbilly. And I love me some cereal. You've seen them boxes over there before, you'd be like, oh my gosh, you do love some cereal. There's literally at least 25 over there at least. And that's just from probably, that's probably from, I guess, maybe a month and a half, maybe. Yeah, I love some cereal. I do. That's exactly right, Big Mama. That's exactly right, because I mean, evil existed over the last one and prevailed, and it's still prevailing as I talk right now. So we can't let that happen again. We can't let that happen again. Absolutely, Triggers. Absolutely, we will. Yep. I'm telling you, I'm eating cereal just about every single night. Like, and I'm not really a kind you can say which kind don't you like, because I like them all. But there's some I love, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and my Fruity Pebbles and Lucky Charms. I love all them kind, man. I love them. Shredded Mini Wheats and oh yeah, I love some cereal. Like, there's a real good possibility when I get done this video, I'll go eat me some Fruity Pebbles. There's a good possibility that. I actually bought some Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. I forgot. Yep, that's what I'll be doing. Absolutely, David. Yeah, I hate to hear that, buddy. But that's I guess that's as sad as that is. If anything, it's an eye opener, because it's so unexpected, man. Like, people take life for granted so easy, so much, all the time. So. I hate to hear that. Anybody. Well, I look at it two ways, man. I look at the selfish side of me. I miss people and this and that, but if they're right with God, then we should celebrate it, and really celebrate it, because they made it, man. It's like their race is over, right? Like, you're in your race and I'm in mine right now. We're all running together, right? I don't know where my finish line's at. You don't know where your finish line's at. I don't know. It's just. Death is not no fun in no shape, form, or fashion. I've been through quite a bit of it here in the past little bit. It seems like I just had an uncle pass away. Let's see. What was it? Last week, I think. And then I found my other uncle, literally. Like, he went to get something to eat. And, I mean, he lived with my mom and dad. It's my dad's brother. And me and my girlfriend actually found him, like, dead in his car. Like, I was the first one to find him. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was not expecting that at all. Like, that really kind of threw me for a loop. You know, I was expecting to find him maybe if his car broke down or you know, something like that. I did not expect to find him dead sitting behind his steering wheel, and me the one. You know, luckily I've got background EMTIV and all that, and I know how to do a lot of things, first response, all that. But when it's your family, it's a little different. I got to say, I was a little hesitant at first to reach in and touch because I knew as soon as I seen him, I knew didn't have to touch him. But when I finally did, it was, I don't know, man, it was different. It's different when it's family, man. You know, so. Yeah, another uncle. Yeah, I don't have that many left, to be honest with you. Let's see, one. I'm trying to think. I think I got one. One. I got one left. Let me think real good. No, I got two. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I think on my mom and my dad's side. I guess I've got 3, technically. I forgot my dad had 2 more sisters. I forgot I forgot about the other 2. Hey, I remembered. Hey, they ain't gonna get mad. They know how my brain is. They raised me, so. Yeah, there's been a lot of death, you know, and all of a sudden, just suddenly and unexpectedly, and you know, I mean, hey, this ceiling above my head could fall and crush me to the floor right now. And if it did, all I can say is this: come be with me. I'll be waiting on you at the gates of heaven. I've done told several people that, and if a good Lord permits that, then that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, because my mama was waiting there for me. So I'm already going to be there, right? I already made her that promise. She's going to be there, and she's there right now waiting for me, right? So, I don't know, just come be with me. Come be with me. That's all I can say. I love a lot of y'all, man. I really do. And a lot of y'all are real. I appreciate it. You know, it's like, I'd rather have, man, look, man, I hope this, there's going to be a whole lot more videos coming, but I honestly hope this channel, I hope it stays kind of like this. That way I can talk to everybody. I like it so much better like this. When I can't ever, you know, get in conversations and actually converse back and forth with so many people, I don't know, it's just not as fun, you know? It's not. So honestly, I hope the numbers real people. So, I mean, Triggered's one of my moderators there. She's really good bouncing people out. So, the fake ones, they just got to go. They got to go. You know, if you're a sheep, then you got to wake up. If this video right here has not woke you up, then sweet dreams. Have you a good night's sleep. Stay asleep. There ain't no hope for you. You know, it's sad. It's real sad when a hillbilly like myself has to come on here and do these videos to wake people up. Hold on, man. I'll show y'all this fire. It's starting to die down. Good night. It'd been a lot smarter if I just grabbed this one, wouldn't it? Try to ease this door back just a little bit here. Whoa, stay right there, buddy. No, let's just leave it right. I'm going to leave it like that right there. Because that heat is still tremendously hot coming off that daggone door. Let me look on these. Uh-oh. Boy, how about, wait a minute. I need to hit live chat. I might not have seen everybody's comments, guys. I apologize. I didn't have this phone right here on the live. I had it on. So I probably missed a lot of comments. If I have, I apologize. Bonnie, I didn't see yours. I'm sorry. I didn't see your comment till just now. So maybe you're the only one I missed. And it's weird. I don't know why just everybody's comments don't come through at the same time. I have to choose what I want to see, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. An hour and I think it says 34 minutes. And I finally turned the live chat on my side. I was just seeing, I think the most, wait a minute. What does it tell me right here? Let me see. Top chat. Y'all can see. Top chat right there. And that little gray right there. Top chat or live chat is the options that it gives me. Look there. You can see me. And I'm going through me. I bet there's millions of me going back through there. I just literally flipped the eco zone out. Or whatever that word is. Hey, CGQ, you have your good night. Go back to sleep. You have your good night. I'm just getting ready to pray here in a minute. Anybody got any more prayer requests? I've seen a few in there already. So Kelly says, yeah, I'm 43, so I guarantee you, if the good Lord lets me live to 60, and oh my God, that's a long time from now. I probably won't have any left either by that time. I would say. Anybody else got any prayer requests? We're gonna give it let's see, and we're gonna do real time this time. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes from right now. It's 11:26, 11:28. We're gonna start praying. Okay. I appreciate y'all real ones sticking in. I really do. And look, man, I know this is all over the place, but look, if you agree with what I'm saying, share this. You know, God uses people in different ways. There'll be people watch this video. You know, you could get one of your friends to watch this video with you side by side, maybe on separate phones with headphones. They might get a different meaning out of this whole video than you did, right? So I'm just saying God works in mysterious ways. So share this video. Share it after to your friends, especially if you know they're straddling the fence, if you know they're not living right, you know. Maybe you think they might get mad at you if you try to straighten them up. So share this video and tag them in it. Hey, you might need to watch this. I can make them mad. They don't know me, you know. And I'm not doing it in no mean way. I'm doing it because I care, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't even be on here. So there's that. Your daughter, Bonnie. All right, awesome. See that? I see that. And look, I know they may be. Hey, I know. I see. Yeah, that's right. There's a red wave coming. Yeah, I hope and pray to God. There's a red wave last time. It's just I don't know if the wave went up, got stuck, or I don't know what's going on yet. It never came down splashed. Not that I seen. All right, what'd I say? It's 11:27. I'm not going to forget this time. I'm trying to get better at that, guys. Fire's going good. I honestly figured I'd burn a whole lot more wood than that. Yeah, y'all stick around. We'll get ready to pray. I promise. I appreciate y'all's hour and a half I've already stole from you. I appreciate every second of that. I really do. It's 11:28 now. I said we're going to pray. Nobody else put any comments in there, guys. So we're gonna say this little prayer. Oh, my little flag thing fell off my chair here. Let me fix this back. Put this back down here. All right, y'all ready? Don't pay no mind. I'm gonna need a haircut. Heavenly Father, God, Lord, as we bow in your holy presence, Lord, we want to thank you, Lord, for another day of life, God, Lord. Thank you, Lord, just for the opportunity, God, to still be, God, Lord, in this country, Lord, to be in a free country, Lord. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, you watch over, Lord, this country, Lord, everybody in this country, God, Lord, that is, you know, Lord, and that is gave their life to you, Lord. One of your soldiers, God, I pray, Lord, that you just, if they're struggling in any way, God, Lord, I pray, Lord, you reach down and you just help them tonight, God. Lord, I pray, Lord, for the lonely ones, God, that may be on the street tonight, Lord, that have nobody, Lord, that on their last limb, Lord, I pray, God, Lord, you just reach down and comfort them, God, tonight, Lord. You know, all these prayer requests, Lord, everyone that's been typed, whether it's spoke, typed, or whatever, Lord, you knew it way before we did. Lord, I pray, God, you answer every one of these prayer requests, God, according to your will, Lord. You just have your way, God, in their life. Lord, if there be somebody watch this video tonight, God, Lord, at any time, maybe 6 months from now, Lord, and if they don't know you, God, I pray something maybe I've said or something maybe somebody's typed in the comments, Lord, will trigger them to let them come to know you, God, before it's everlasting too late. Lord, we thank you, Lord. Lord, we love you. We thank you, Lord, for all that you do, Lord. We ask all this in Jesus' humble name. I humbly pray. Amen. Guys, I thank y'all so much, man, for y'all tuning in. Golly, what's it been? An hour and 38 minutes. That's a long time. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. We'll be back. I'll be back. If it's not tomorrow night, it'll be within a night or two. I'm going to get some stuff together. Like I said, I was going to show you. About that axe today, too. I got the little hammer. I had to have some axe. I had to chop that wood. And like I said, I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff off there. For y'all to kind of check out some cool stuff that I've bought that I recommend. You know, look, I've got something ashes all over. That's good, Jamie. Just throw it in your eyeball. That's good. Don't do what I just did. Did y'all see that? There was ashes right here, and like an idiot, I smacked it, and it went straight down, went my daggum eyeball. Don't be an idiot. Don't do what I just did. Tip for the day. Don't say never learn nothing. Guys, look, I love y'all. Say a prayer for our country. Pray for our president. As hard as it is for me to say that. Say a prayer for one another. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all in a night or two. I hope y'all stay safe and stay warm. It's getting kind of chilly here in these mountains. God bless y'all. I love you. See if I can end this. Y'all have a good one.